All right, shalom, shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
I want to start by giving all glory and praises to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
I'm the brother Amuwan from down in Tempe, Florida, from the camp province of Babylon. I come with another, quick hit through the spirit, prayer about YAHAWASHI. All right, double honor to those apostle, great millstone, who teach you well, peace and blessings to the brothers who pushing this work into sincerity to the scattered abroad. All right, it's a quick little lesson. All right, going into the famine of hearing the word. All right, and famine, man. All right, because these two things are going to happen according to prophecy. And I got the beloved brother behind the camera.
Brother, your call.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to go into it a little bit. And the Lord willing through the Spirit, this is edifying to you, or the seeking the Lord through sincerity. But like I said, these two things are going to go into prophecy, man. All right, and this is going to happen, all right, in the times that we're in now. All right, through the Spirit and prayer about YAHAWASHI. So we're going to touch up in it, and the brother going to bring it out.
This is the book of Amos 8 and verse 11. Behold, the days come, said the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water.
Right. So the Lord's going to send a famine, okay, in the land, but this is not particularly talking about that famine in the land right now. This is talking about famine of hearing the word, okay, a famine of hearing the word, man, okay, because look, you're going to have it where there is going to be a famine, man, okay, proceeding to 2nd Ezra chapter 15, which we're going to get into. But this is going into a famine of hearing the word, which you're going to proceed to go into. Go ahead.
It says, Amos 8 and 11, behold, the day is come, saith the Lord, power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
All right, so the Lord going to send a famine, okay, of hearing the word through the Spirit and power of BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. All right? The Lord's going to make sure that you hear this word on the four corners of the earth, all right, before all hell breaks loose.
That's right.
Okay? And you will be warned constantly, day by day, man, week in and week in out, through his mouthpiece, okay? The man that's on the highways and byways, on the highways and hedges, warning you through the Spirit and prayer about YAHAWASHI, all right? You're constantly being told what's to come, man.
That's right.
Bring it back one more time.
Amos 8 and verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water.
Right, which why I just mentioned, that's going to happen, though.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. That's going to happen. All right? These days are going to happen. Go ahead.
But of hearing the words of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
So it's going to come to a time where this word that you hear now, okay, that's going to have a deadline, man.
That's right.
Okay? You're not going to be hearing it pretty much soon, man, through the Spirit prayer about YAHAWASHI, our brother Zah. Okay? Because Esau's shutting down, and he coming down, censoring brothers' words, cutting brothers' YouTubes, and all kind of things that this platform, all things that this word is being pushed on through the platforms of this internet, man.
Well, what did YAHAWASHI say? He said, men shall not live off bread alone.
That's right.
So yeah, you're going to have a famine of bread, but hey, this is the real bread right here, man. And even the Bible is known as what? Bread. Eat the whole roll.
Yep, eat the whole roll.
So you're going to have a famine of hearing the real bread, tasting the real bread, which is the scriptures. Yep. That's why you got to get these scriptures while you can, man. That's why we do these videos day in and day out. You got to tune in and get fed because, hey, it's going to come a time where eventually you're going to have to get your own oil, man.
All right.
All right? The 5 wise versions and the 5 foolish. Going down with this.
Yeah, continue.
It says, Amos 8 and verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
And right now, how's this word being pushed?
Yep.
Through the internet. All right. Right now, you can use this your phone device, your computer, anything right now to type up, looking up the information that's being brought to you right now. This gospel, man.
That's right.
You can go into this. You have that hands touch. Okay. All right. But it's gonna be a time where you ain't gonna be able to look up, great millstone, brothers, prophets of Babylon, ones that's preaching this word in truth and sincerity according to the right doctrine.
Right.
You ain't gonna be able to look it up at time, man. At that period of time. Okay? It's gonna be at no access because what? Esau's gonna come down and have a great wrath.
That's right.
All right? All access is gonna be taken away. All right? You're gonna go into the internet and you're gonna be realizing that you can't look up anything. Everything's gonna happen right there like a snap of a finger, man.
That's right.
When you least expect it.
When you least expect it.
When you're in security, you got your feet set up, Suddenly shall these things be taken away.
Well, the Lord said what? He said he's going to make a man more precious than fine gold.
That's right.
You know, what makes something precious is that it's not easily obtainable. You know, so we're going to be precious. What's going to make us precious is the word of the YAHAWASHI being within us.
That's right.
And you can't easily obtain that, man. You can't easily, you can't just go look on the internet, the word of the Lord in that day. It's going to be gone.
It's going to be gone.
That's what's going to make it precious.
Exactly, because you know what? People seeing it now, but they're not seeking it. They're not trying to hear it.
They don't see it as valuable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's easy to get to right now.
It's easy to get to right now, right?
It says, read it again, verse 12. Amos 8 and 11, 12.
It says, Amos 8 and verse 12. Amos 8 and verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea.
Right, so people gonna be searching.
Yeah.
Where's those guys who was on the streets?
Right.
I see them on the sidewalks.
Yeah.
I seen their videos.
Yeah.
Where are they? Go ahead.
It says, and from the north even to the east.
All right, far out, man. You know, you gotta take it spotted around the four corners of the earth.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be.
That's beautiful. You said.
You know.
I'll think of that. Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it.
Ooh, it shall not find it. So you're not gonna be able to find this precious, valuable word. This right here, you're not gonna be able to find this gold, that life.
Yep.
You know?
And scripture says we have this treasure in earthen vessels.
That's right.
So this truth is a treasure, man. That's Isaiah 33 and 6.
Exactly.
The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So when motherfuckers don't got that treasure, man, they're gonna be looking. You know, they're gonna be looking for that, but you ain't gonna find it unless the Lord wills it for you to find it.
Exactly. Brother said beautiful. Go ahead.
It goes on to say, in that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst.
Right. So they're gonna faint for this word. You know, they're gonna be seeking this word, man. Young man, young woman.
That live in water.
That live in water. Yeah. It's gonna nurture you. They ain't gonna have it. You know, they're gonna be asked out. You see, that's why we telling you now. Yep. You see, because it's gonna come to a scary time. And you know, the scripture says, Jeremiah 37, a time like never before. You know.
That's right.
So this time, in that time, you're gonna notice that there ain't gonna be easy access to the internet. All these things, you know, I scripture go to for prudent man from seeth evil, hide himself. So in that time, we're gonna be, you know, taken care of through the spirit prayer by Shema Shai, and we believe that. All right, but we're gonna touch up on that famine because we gave you a little taste of what having, you know, you're not having this word, what was gonna leave you stuck in.
Yeah.
You know, but now we're really gonna go into the time where you're gonna be wishing you had it because it's gonna be dangerous.
Yeah.
And that time of danger is gonna be when you're starving, when you got dangerous guns aiming, people roaming. A whole bunch going on.
People gonna want answers.
People gonna want answers.
They're gonna want answers to what's going on. That's why the brother said in the beginning of the video, it all ties in hand to hand because when the famine comes in the pestilence and plagues and the sword, people gonna want answers to what's going on.
Exactly.
And the men of the Lord was there to tell you what's going on, but you rejected it.
Beautiful.
So which one? That second Ezra?
You can grab second Ezra 15. Start from verse 1.
This is the book of second Ezra 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people.
Right. You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So we warning you. Okay, go ahead.
The words of prophecy.
Words of prophecy, because all this bound down to prophecy, man, through the spirit prayer by Shema Shai. You know, if you don't have these certain key things and the time to come, you're going to be asked out.
Asked out.
Go ahead.
It says, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
So this not of our own.
Right.
You know, we not doing this of our own. It's all through the spirit prayer by Shema Shai, man. Lord, put the spirit on brothers be going out here in every different kind of condition to push this word because it's for his name's sake. It's for him, Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's right.
So it's not of our own. You know, go ahead.
It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Because they are what?
Faithful and true.
So these words are faithful and true.
That's right.
Faithful and true, man.
Faithful and true.
So what we telling you is only faithful and true, man. Okay, through the spirit prayer about Shema Shai, you can't go no wrong, man, with these things, man.
That's right.
It's pure, okay? It's wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. All right, so if you don't have this, it's going to be a bad case, a scenario for you, man. That's all right. Go ahead.
It says, fear not the imaginations against thee.
Right, because it's going to be what? People who are coming against us, people who are going to be trying us. You're going to have Esau and his alliance.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have all these things going on, but guess what? The Lord said, fear not.
Fear not, yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
What's that incredulity? Unbelief.
Unbelief, yeah.
You're going to have people come and mock and scoff. We throwing shit at us. We done had it happen a few times.
Right.
People try to scruple with you.
It's because they don't believe.
They don't believe. And it be your own people. It be Jake. It be you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, man.
Right.
All right? And this word is for you to get right with your power, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Because you guys are, it's going to be a lot of back and forth, but what did the Lord say? He's going to make our heads harder than theirs?
Yeah.
Or something like that along those lines?
I'll make your forehead stronger than their forehead. Yep.
Mama, so you can grab that right quick. Because look, we gonna be out here wrestling, tussling, not necessarily wrestling, tussling, but spiritually at battle with these people, man. Because they're gonna have a lot of rebelliousness, all right, rebelliousness.
Yep.
Okay, people who gonna fight against you for you speaking the truth, man. That's where that persecution gonna come into play. All these things are gonna come into play, man, for us standing and great boldness against this kingdom, man.
That's right.
All right.
This is Ezekiel 3 and verse 7. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me.
Right. Because Jake, it's a hard head, they stiff neck, man.
So they ain't gonna hearken unto you because they don't hearken to the Lord.
Right. They don't want to hear nothing, man. Yeah. That's why the Lord say in Proverbs chapter 20 chapter 1
verse 20.
Going down, it said, Lord, stretch his hand forth, but they will guard not, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, for they will not hearken unto thee.
There you go.
For they will not hearken unto me. All the house of Israel are impudent and hard-headed. Hard-hearted, Salakia. Which goes into lob, your mind.
Right.
Hard-headed. Yeah.
Right. It said the whole head is sick.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads.
Right, because what? Through the spirit prayer by Shemal Shai, we stand in great boldness against these things, man. Yep. We believe, we fear Yahawah by Shemal Shai, so we see the things that the Lord has put in play, okay? Through faith, man, which is terrifying. Okay, when you know these things and you know the power, your power, man, Jake, all right, you will fear and you will move in that eggshell walking distance, okay? You be trying to tread carefully, man.
Tread lightly.
Okay, so with that comes a benefit. Okay, and that benefit of that is through this word, through this wisdom, understanding, knowledge that we have, because we know through the spirit prayer about Shemal Shai how true these words are and faithful. It's gonna stop all that Jake come at you with. It's gonna stop all that you come at us with. Go ahead.
I'm gonna turn down to verse 11. Ezekiel 3 and verse 11, and go get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people, and speak unto them and tell them, thus saith the Lord power, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. Right.
So, hey, this is a job. We have a job to do. Go out to the highways and hedges to warn our people. The Lord said, go out to the highways and hedges to compel them to come in. All right, roughly paraphrasing. It's another one I was thinking about. Cry inside.
No.
Cry
aloud, spare not.
Cry out. Yeah. That's
Want me to grab that one?
Yeah. Khan, Baba Kasha. We get it through the spirit, man. We grab the scripture so that it's made clear. All right, this word is going out.
Right.
Okay.
We saying the same thing over and over and over again.
And you can't deny it. You can't dodge it. Go ahead.
Isaiah 58 and verse 1, cry aloud, spare not.
Right, that's what we doing. Cry aloud, spare not. We ain't sparing you because you family member. We ain't sparing you because you feel like you deserve some damn privileges.
Right, we was good friends in the
world.
Yeah.
We ain't sparing nobody, man. Because we free how about Shemal Shai.
We tell each other about our bullshit.
Right.
Nobody gets away, man.
This is the truth, man.
That's right.
And the truth, with that being said, it's gonna be spoken one way or another, and the Lord has brothers out in the highways and hedges doing this thing, okay, in season, out of season. Bring it from the top, Baba Kasha.
Isaiah 58 and verse 1, cry aloud, spare not.
Cry aloud, spare not. So we ain't sparing nobody. We crying out right now because what? You know, we under distress. We're oppressed. Being oppressed, man. Go ahead.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet,
Uh-huh.
and show my people their transgression,
Right.
and the house of Jacob their sins.
So we speaking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, man.
Right.
You know, nobody else. Everybody else is out of the picture. We'll say that you are a chosen people unto him, a particular at that.
That's right.
You know, peculiar people. Okay, that's on that.
It goes on to say, hey, I'm gonna jump to 2 Ezra 15 again.
Okay, yeah.
2 Ezra 15 where we left off, verse 4. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at verse 3 again. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Right.
That speak against thee.
Right.
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
So a lot of our people are gonna die in their unfaithfulness, man.
Right.
Okay. A lot of these things that they're gonna come at us with, other things they're gonna say and try to do towards the men of the Lord. All right. And our brothers that we be the men of the Lord that's out here preaching His word in truth and sincerity. But everything they're gonna try to do against us, it's not gonna prevail.
That's right.
You know, they're gonna be harming and marking themselves. Go ahead.
That's right. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
So these are the things that YAHAWASHI, all right, said that this is gonna happen, man. Hey, it's in the scriptures, man.
That's right.
You know, it's in the scriptures. All right. So what's he gonna bring? Great death, famine, destruction, all these things. All right. That's something you should fear. That's something that should be dwelling on your mind every day. If you know that this is to come, man. You see, you wouldn't fuck off doing that, man. You know, but Jake, you know, got a short attention span when it comes to that. You know, but hey, that's why we here to remind you. You know, bring it back.
It says, behold, 2 Ezra 15 and verse 5, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
So these things are going to happen. When Jacob's trouble comes, you're going to have a lot of cannibalism. You're going to have a lot of people killing one another. A lot of, you know, death. Okay? A lot of all these things. What is it? Robbery. Okay?
Yeah.
All that, man, is going to happen because of what? The lack of these things. And I said famine. And I said I was going to go into that famine. If you can grab that in Lamentation. Yeah. And Lamentation. Let me see. What the time at right there?
17.
Because in that book of the Lamentations, man, it goes into that too. All right? I want you to roughly quote it from me, Baba Kashab.
What?
And we're going to go back to that 15.
What?
Lamentation. Where it says they be slain.
Oh, they that be slain with, it says they that be slain with hunger. It's like they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain by hunger.
Right.
For these pine away, stricken through the wants of the fruits of the field. Roughly paraphrasing.
That's right. Hey,
So,
you got it.
So, you know, hey, better is it to be slain with the sword than to be slain in famine, man. Because when you're starving, your body is eating itself. Like your body begins to eat itself, man.
I got it.
So it can stay alive, you know?
Boom, bring it out. I got you.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
Yep. So, hey, they that be slain with a sword. Better is it for you to catch a stray bullet to the head, you know?
Right.
Than the Lord had you out here just starving to death, man.
Right.
And the Lord can do it like that. The Lord can have you. Hey, the Lord is the omnipotent power, man. The Lord have it to where you. So somehow, some way, you're just miraculously surviving these, you know, situations that's coming to the world, and you just not eating, you know. You in the middle of a fucking battlefield, no bullet touching you.
Right.
You just starving. That's scary, man.
Yeah. Hey, and you know what's scary about that too is that the whole time your body eating at itself, your body's turning against itself.
Another thing is you can't sleep.
Yep.
Because when you ain't eating, your body's in like a panic mode.
Yep.
So you can't sleep.
Survival mode like that.
It's survival mode. So now you can't sleep. You know, your adrenaline through the roof. You can't sleep now.
Yep.
Just like when you fasting. When you fasting, you going to fast for like a day or two or 3 days. If you find it hard to sleep on that third day of fasting.
Right.
You know.
Yep.
Because your body is like it's working. It's overworking. It's eating.
Yep.
It's eating first it's eating those dead cells away to get all that nastiness out of you, and then it starts to eat on your flesh.
Right. And you think about a lot of these American people, man, a lot of these people, they don't have a balance to themselves of stop eating. This place is full of indulgence. You know, it indulges into food constantly. Okay, it has a high risk of obesity. Okay, here in America. So things are continuously happening. So when all hell breaks loose and there's no food, Esau cuts off the access of these things, people are gonna lose their mind. When that C-19 situation happened, I seen it was somewhere in some state where these people were diving in a goddamn dumpster, all right, in the back, all right, taking the expired food. You know, it was on the news, man.
Another thing is when you not eating, when you're starving, you also start hallucinating, man.
That's right.
Start hallucinating, start seeing demons and shit. So, hey, bro, that's horrible. That's a horrible judgment.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It says, for these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. So these people are going to be pine away, going into that pine, like your body is deteriorating at itself. You know, if you see like a homeless man on the side of the road, he kind of looks scribbled up and skinny, you know, his body's pining away.
Pining away.
You know, and a lot of people are going to experience that in a time of famine. Okay?
Right.
So not only that they're not going to know what's going on out here, but they're going to be stuck in a situation where they can't even feed themselves.
That's right.
And see, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is ruling this earth today. That's gonna have that happen. Okay, when he brings forth his wrath, man. So right now, everybody think it's a cool and a jolly show right now. If you can't grab that 16, BAHASHAM, that's 16 to 21.
Second Ezra?
Yes, second Ezra 16 to 21. Because everybody think themselves to be in a good case right now.
That's right.
All right, but they don't realize that he's about to really jack this place up. Go ahead.
Damn.
And it's really going to be through the slaying and through the sword that was, you know, putting the spirit on Esau on the left-hand side.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
Second Ezra 16 and verse 21, it says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth.
Right, because everything's so good right now for these people. They're not stressing about a lot of things. They see themselves in a good case. Go ahead.
That they shall think themselves to be in good case.
No worry. Keep up, you know, keep the jolliness going on. You got a time of round right now is this wicked pagan holiday, Christmas.
Well, I was just talking to a family member. She was explaining to me how the prices are going up on everything. The mayonnaise, you know, everything is going up slowly but surely. That inflation coming.
Gradualism.
Gradualism. Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Woo, so this is gonna be occurring. This is gonna be spewing up. Why? This is people. The mindset of these people are just in relaxation.
That's right.
Okay, evil's gonna grow more. Okay, confusion, famine, like the brother said. You know, what was it? Slip my mind. Inflation.
Inflation. Yeah.
Inflation is gonna lead into hyperinflation.
Well, you got. Hey, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
January, I was the spirit, bro. January, when they launched this brick dollar, hey, 55 American dollars equivalent to one BRICS dollar. You know, it takes 55 American dollars to equivalent to one BRICS dollar. So that's going to lead to hyperinflation.
Yep.
When they launch that new currency, man. When they drop that American dollar, because all these other nations, they about to drop that American dollar.
Right.
And it's not just any old nations; it's the big nations like China,
exactly. Right.
Africa, Russia. You know.
Yep.
So hey, then you're going to see hyperinflation. Now all the bread and milk costing, it's going to cost you $25 for a gallon of milk.
Yep.
See? So, hey, this is coming.
Go ahead.
Second Ezra 16 and verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine.
Woo! Shall what?
Shall perish of famine.
Shall perish of famine.
Damn.
Many that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, because they dwell. They rely on you know, this place here. You know, Egypt. They rely on this. You know, Biden. They rely on the assistance, the things, the benefits here. You know, they rely on these things, so it's going to ultimately fail them, like it says in Isaiah 30.
Yep.
You know, go ahead.
I had a dream. Not a dream. It's a lot. Second Ezra 16 and verse 22 again. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish in famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
So there'll be ones, like you mentioned earlier, that get away from the sword. Okay, that's going to have bunkers. They're going to have these escape routes, these safe houses on the side of the beach, thinking they're going to get away, you know. But eventually, you're gonna have ones that's out there roaming and scavenging, coming to those, entering those places, and mow you down. Okay, they're gonna mow you down, man. All right. So I got one more precept, and then I'm gonna close it out. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
That's right.
So once again, as we touched up in the beginning, you know, that warning was being brought to your attention through the Spirit, prayer YAHAWASHI. Because when that day comes and when that time happens, okay, at its particular time, guess what? You're gonna know you were warned, man. Okay? You're gonna know you was warned. Okay, but so with that, we'll close it out. That was the time.
That's right.
By giving, we're gonna start by giving close out by giving all glory and praises to
Yahawah,
BAHASHAM,
YAHAWASHI,
BAHASHAM, QADASH. Once
Right.
again, double honor to those apostles, great millstone teacher. We want to next time we say
Shalom.
Shalom. Lord, when it's edifying.
Shalom.
Shalom.